Hello everyone, how are you doing today, tonight, evening, day, morning, everything you wanna have? Sorry for this late appearance, or not, it's not late, it's the way it should usually be. Hope you're doing fine. I've written this morning a little about the assembly. I've written a little more dialogue of Xadir, aka Tony. And we're gonna do something first. We're gonna do something that will make us sure we don't get shadow banned, because apparently another wave is coming, and you can't say really anything about this. So I'm gonna start first and edit some of the names of the countries of the organizations that are working here, so we don't have any liability about this, because I saw a lot of people that are reporting on this and they're kind of getting disappeared. So I'll just make sure that we don't have anything that could really destroy you besides me. And let's just get into this, because sometimes change is good. If you can try it, change is good. We're gonna first start and rename this as Zona. We're gonna call this country Zona. Just to make sure. But those of you who already watched until now, you know that Zona is the place where the COtru virus originated. Zona. Alright, let's see if we have the city. We'll call it, let's see, what's the opposite of Duhan? Duhan, right, we're gonna call it Duhan. What other organization are there? Is there the World Health Organization? Did I mention it? I think I mentioned it. World Health? Who? Oh, this is gonna be annoying, right? I know, I'm sorry, but we gotta be very careful what we're doing here, so we won't get our branches cut from underneath us. Let's see if I wrote health. The Health Commission, Health Policy, Health, Romania's Ministry of Roman. Let's call Roman. Also, I didn't write about who yet. Roman. Let's see if it exists first. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to do any kind of reporting on this situation, isn't it? They're kind of... Why do I have so many tasks here? And why did it turn on in here? Alright, let me just see here. Roman Ministry of Health. I don't think we have it. We don't have the Roman. Very good. We don't have Roman. It's a perfect thing. I like it when things go smooth with no interruptions, with no outside forces. Oh, we have World Health Organization. We're gonna call it Terra Health Organization. All right. Why wouldn't I find it? World Health. All right. Gonna call it Terra Health. Even here, a damn intellectual. You have to get crafty nowadays. You have to say a point. You have to create a different universe just to make a single point, just to tell a single piece of reporting. But yeah, don't let this make you feel bad, because we're not reporting anything. We're just telling a weird story. A wonderful story unheard by no one, as it comes just from my mind. Pretty ones. So let's continue. This is Chad. Oh, we're still at Chad. Let's go down. Let me just turn on the timer also. And oh, it's already running. Why can't I see it? Alright, let me just make sure we change the names right. And these are the only names I knew I had. Alright, let me just take a quick glance to make sure that there aren't any other relatable names or characters. Careful now, yeah, we know who Lee Gaming is. Okay, we changed the name of her to Tang. We changed his name also. Let's see if we can find something here. Misones, why not? Okay, anticlimactic, yeah, bread, everything, meow doesn't count, meow is not his name, perfect, medical system, Roman. Let's see, Romania. Do we have it? No, it's Roman now. It's Roman. Appears. You don't even get recognition. Romanan. We can call it Romanan. Okay. No. E. Perfect. Romanian. Yeah. We got it out. Now we just have a clean slate right here. We have a beautiful canvas waiting to be filled with information that was hidden or suppressed by entire government. Slowly, little by little. Who knows, maybe in a couple of days I'll get some SWAT teams entering my house. But yeah, I hope they won't. And guys, don't be that type of persons. Don't do that. Hey, you know who you are. Alright. Now, okay, so they slow time. Timer starts now. What did he just said? Asked Jack. Are we the alonest? Do we have the privacy of gods? And what did he mean by imagine it? Khadija closing her eyes Khadija closed her eyes for a few seconds. So she's now going to find out that they could easily get anything they're thinking about. Like, for example, getting some ice cream. Thinking about some ice cream and instantly getting it. It's a cute thing. They get ice cream and everything they want. And what shall I say? That's what I wanna describe. A little of my game tonight. That's okay. What's that? I don't know. Who's Forsaken? Am I on Discord? No, I'm not. Let's just turn this off. Alright. Okay, so Khadija closed her eyes for a few seconds. And said... Blueberry... Let me search for a type of ice cream. Ice cream. Okay, let me just see here some okay. Clotted cream. Nah. Blueberry, caramel, stracciatella ice cream. And said, let me just put it here, blueberry ice cream. And as soon as she opened her eyes, she could see beautifully ornated ice cream. Ornated ice cream in front of her. Whoa. How did you do that? Asked. Now Jack is I didn't turn up the timer, did I? I did not. Alright. I think we can have... Oh, we'll just go with this. Ask. How did you do that? Asked Jack while watching what's her name? Let me just see here. No. I forgot the name. Khadija. Stuffing her face with an ice cream. With the ice cream. I just imagined it and said the name and it just appeared. Said Khadija. Said Khadija. I wish... No, okay, now it's time for Jack to do it, and of course, as always, the other character is not able to do it. He's not able to properly create a thing from imagination. Alright, let me try. So, said Jack while closing his eyes. Red sauce spaghetti with a glass of red Chardonnay. Is that a thing? I don't even know. Red sauce spaghetti with a glass of red Chardonnay. I don't think that's how you write Chardonnay. Yeah, that's not how you write Chardonnay. I was right. Is there a red Chardonnay? I don't think there is. Red Chardonnay. It is? Oh no. Damn, on how he created the first red Chardonnay. David Gluckman. It was an advert for cleaning product that kills 99% known of living germs that led former drinks inventor David Gluckman to come up with the idea of red Chardonnay. He asked himself what happens to the other percent, because if wine law stipulates that only 75% of wine has to be Chardonnay to be called Chardonnay, then what about the other 25%? So he decided to add 25% red wine to Chardonnay and call it red Chardonnay. The year was 2001, and unbelievably, this actually happened. Okay, so there is red Chardonnay, but I don't think. Okay, I don't know if I wanna. Let's see how much a bottle is. Red Chardonnay price. Oh, wait. Oh. Let's see if we can find something. Okay. Red shot. No, I can't find any. Let me just go back to the first search. Maybe I can see where I can buy it. Sterling. It wouldn't pay, I noticed it. I will still love glucons. Okay, there's something about marketing. Okay, in my business, you had an idea of your involvement starts. So, and I notice. Okay, but what's the price for a red Chardonnay? Price. Oh, it's pretty okay. Is this wine? Or is this coffee? Oh, this is whiskey. Now I'm searching for red Chardonnay. I feel like very few expensive options. Oh, they're not so expensive after all. Chateau Malena Chardonnay. Let me just find the Chateau Montelena Chardonnay. I can hear some neighbors. Having some fights. I don't like that when they. Okay, let's just get a normal Chardonnay. Or not Chardonnay. No, cause he has a restaurant, so he knows. So let's just end the bottle with a glass of Chardonnay. Bam. Let's put some Chardonnay in here. Red sauce spaghetti with a glass of Chardonnay next to it. He opened his eyes. But he realized that something was not all right, as Khadija was trying to contain her laughter. the ingredients were all there, but the sauce, no, the wine and the glass was merged with the pasta on the ground with not even a plate. Let me just say, acho que assim, ornated ice cream in front of her in a beautiful glass holder, I think. Yeah, we could put a glass holder, not even a plate. Jack, you have to imagine them separately, I think. Jack. But first, let's see if we can make it disappear. Jack closed his eyes again and imagined the food being disappearing. Alright, I know I'm screwing. Oh, right, this is it. And as soon as he opens his eyes, the food disappeared. He tried again, and this time it worked. Tried again by thinking. He tried again by thinking at one item at the time, and this time it worked. Khadija, after eating, after she finished eating, I don't know if it's now when they're gonna have the discussion like before they imagine a bed for sleeping, or after they imagine a bed for sleeping. I think they imagine a bed now. So 9 hours. Eh? Win. Smiling and winking at Jack. Oh, just here it is. Oh, let's just materialize the clock. Time starts now. Let me just materialize it for you. Timer. And a timer appeared. And Jack. All right. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The timer I don't know how to present it. Like they have now they've did some things and other things, and now they have 10 minutes left, and I want to make that passing through time. Oh, I didn't even make my hair. All right. So now they do have some time, right? So they spend the time together, and I'm trying to emphasize that they're sleeping. We see the timer slowly but surely moved, but surely moved. We now see Jack and Khadija sleeping in bed. Jack and Khadija sleeping in bed. Very good, very interesting. As 10, not even 10, 5 minutes are left on the timer. Oh no, sleeping in bed as Khadija opens her eyes. So yeah, Khadija opens her eyes and see that they have only 5 more minutes left to discuss this. Nice. And should she just open her eyes Now or first, or do they first need to declare that that was the best sleep they ever had in a while? Mm. So we bring it back to a normal PC level, but we know what went down. Nice. And Khadija opens her eyes, looks at Jack, and leans closer to Jack. Leans closer to Jack. Perfect, perfect. Let me just see here. 20 minutes, great. We see Jack and Khadija sleeping in bed as Khadija opens her eyes, leans closer to Jack. Now see. And leans closer to Jack. It's been a while since we had so much privacy. Hasn't it? Hasn't it? Jack. Yeah, it felt like I got back to the times before the kids. Would that feel like that? Probably. I don't know, I don't have kids. Oh no, oh, this is so bad. Oh no. Oh no. Have you ever left the green tea too much in the hot water? If you didn't, I did. Or I think I put too much green tea. I don't know, it's something I screwed up. Oh, what am I continuing? What's wrong with me? Oh my god. Oh, that had a kick. I'm feeling alive. It was so bitter. Yeah, it felt like I got back to the times before the kids, when we would have the house to ourselves. You know what? When this thing is over, we should go on a trip. We should go somewhere. Just the two of us for a couple of days. Okay. And what about the kids? Jack. They will be fine. Adam is practically waiting to go to college. No, he's practically grown up now. A grown up, practically grown up. Is that how you write it? Grown up. I think it is. I think that's how you write grown up. It's practically a grown up, and can take care of the house for a few days. Worst comes to worst, we could ask, what's his name? Joe? I think it was Joe. What was the... No. Karen... I think Daniel? No, Daniel was her boyfriend's name. Alright. Focus. Like, make dinner. I'll have to do that spring break. I know I have here somewhere. I have discussed it. Okay, lose my mind, trying to sneak, and I'll make sure. Joe. His name was Joe. Joe Biden. Did Joe Biden win? Or when are... I think he was winning against Sanders, right? He is in the lead by some. I don't think I can say even that anymore. Oh my. That I can say. I think I can say those names. Bernie Sanders. They will be fine. Adam is practically grown up and can take care of the house for a few days. Worst comes to worst, you could ask Joe to keep an eye on Joe and Mary. Of course, it's Joe and Mary. What was the name of the one that took Mary to Bethlehem? I don't remember. Was it Joe or was it Joseph? I think it was Joseph. Alright, we could ask Joe and Mary to keep an eye on them. Said Jack while looking at the clock and realizing there are only 2 minutes. We're going down on this. We're kind of lowering the expectation at every step, and that's not a good thing to do. That's not a good thing to do ever. Realizing there are only 2 minutes. left on the timer. Oh no, how much did we sleep? Said Khadija. Said Jack. Said Jack. Jack, said Jack, while getting out of the bed and taking and dressing up. Khadija. All right, let's see. Let me think how much it will take for him. Should he be a 24-second? 1, 2. Let me just think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. 24, said Khadija. Impressive. Ah, we're getting lore now. We're creating lore. Okay. 24, said Khadija. Impressive. I'm thinking of doing this. I'm thinking we should do this more often. As soon as this is over. No, I won't. Not yet. The story is ongoing, so the characters are still on. I'm not going to kill any of my characters. I hope. But who knows? Who knows what's going on? As soon as this is over, I will. As soon as this is over, responded Jack. So what do you think? So what do you think, Kay? Jack, said Khadija with a soft voice. I think you already know that you decided who goes home and who gets to lie to me. Gets to lie to me when a mission calls. No, not like that. Gets to lie to me. That's too. That's really too mean, too nasty. Who goes home and who gets to go on a mission? And I think you already noticed. Just don't lie to me when we're home. And we are Gucci. No, just make sure you return from this alive and well. Yeah, I think we could do that. I think we could do that. I think he can return alive and well for now. I think he could indeed return alive and well. Okay, Jack. Promise? Biggest promise I could make. Said Jack. While kissing her one more time before the timer went to 0. And as the timer went to 0, everybody appeared and appeared all of a sudden. So they kind of appeared all of a sudden as Jack and Gadira. They all thinking like as soon as the timer is over, and they decided that as soon as the timer is over they will just disappear, or someone will say something. No, this time everyone just appeared all at once looking at them. Timer went, and as the timer went to 0, everybody appeared next to them. And appeared from thin air and were having their eyes fixed on them. Dayu as they froze by the surprise. By that surprise appearance. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with the surprise appearance. We can go with the surprise appearance or not. Yeah, we go with it. Dayu and the others moved as Dayu and the others started moving again. How did you move? I don't know, let me see. Did the others saw this? So they describe. Okay, you decide. Wait on. Alright, let's see what we have here, and no matter how much you tell that is not. No matter how much you tell someone else that is not here, that is not here about it, they will not understand the same way as you do not understand the work of the higher beings do. All you can do is to do the things without trying to explain to someone the reasons why you are taking the actions if they are related to this place. Okay, I think we can do it again. Dayu and the others started moving again. What just happened? Asked Dayu as she remembers everyone being in different locations of the room. That locations of the room, but now they were all in a circle facing Jack and Khadija, kissing. A small little trick. A small little trick before one goes away. I'm sorry. I couldn't contain myself. Good thing you couldn't contain myself. No. What do you think I had to do for 9 hours? What do you think I had to do? Think I did for 9 hours. One last small little trick before one of you will forget it. Because the best tricks in the universe worse is when someone knows about it. When someone is in on it. Is in on it. Nine. Okay, let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I guess you decided, right? Yes, said Khadija. Asked Tony in a serious voice. Yes, said Khadija. I shall be the one to forfeit. Shall be the one to go home to the children. Great news, then. Goodbye. Said Tony while making Khadija instantly disappear. Jack in awe. In awe. How do you spell in awe? In awe? Yeah, I think it's in awe, yeah. AWE. Jack in awe of that instant disappearance. Tried to look back at looked at Tony. With a little worry down on his face. Don't worry, warrior. Don't worry, warrior. You will see her soon enough. She. Don't worry, warrior. She is fine. She was not going to remember. She's fine. But once a decision, she's fine. You had your time. Now I'm using mine to. No, I'm using mine. For your benefit and my sanity, or at least what's left of it, or at least what's left of the sanity. What's left of it. So this character, this Tony character, this Xaldir, is kind of, it has the trickster, is the classic trickster that I don't know his backstory, but he's a little hit in the head, so that's what we're going to have for now. Let's continue now. Let's continue. Once again, welcome to history, everyone. You are history. What you do now will what you do now, how you act will. Okay, let me just put it. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, what you do. Oh no, there's a. Wait, let me just think my. A little OCD just had. Okay, let's put. Perfect. Oh, that felt. I do have some time, from time to time, some OCD moments. Rare times, but when I see them, I can't look anywhere else. It's like I'm looking. It's like a dumpster fire. You look at it, but you don't wanna. Oh, this should be alright. Yeah, this looks better. Alright, let's go. Again, welcome to history, everyone. You are history. What you do now, how you act from now on, will be engraved in the history books. As many as you read stories of triumph, right, of the history books. We are watching you. No, they are watching you. They are watching you. They are watching you now. the other cogs and beings. The other cogs and beings are now aware of the possibility of change. So alright, I will be forever engraved in the history books. They are watching you now. The other cogs and beings are now aware of the possibility of change. And might also have small interventions of their own for the sake of my punishment. Can try to say that the other higher beings can also just could also influence other people to, you know, make things worse. So they should be prepared about that. For that, they should be prepared for that and see how they will cope with this. For the sake of my punishment, I do not have the power to dispel that. But I might be able to what is he able to do? Actually, to stay with you and try to keep you sane during this ordeal. My powers are limited, so I'll just be the size of a bat on your shoulders. Now regarding you all, you need to understand about this world of the internets. Internet. I think we can use internet. I think we can use internet without setting up some algorithm, right? Now regarding you all, you need to understand about this world of the internet. And its volatility. Now you need to understand about this world of the internet and what hidden secrets there are out there. This should have been done by the Berserker. But he was not in the mood for appearing. Was not in the mood for appearing, as he is already in battle for he's already in a battle. No, he's already doing what you will be doing. We have a lot of time here, so we have a lot of time here, and I'm trying, let me just see what he will be doing. We first you first need to know what's going on in a small measure, so you can know why, how and why you were summoned. You were the ones that were summoned. Great. Just a second. This kind of means he's now trying to set up some of the rules before we're getting to the long part. We're getting to the part that it's probably gonna take a couple of weeks to complete. We don't even know. We don't even know how much this part is going to take. So, Moonstruck, you are the observer. You should have. You probably know about the Berserker. Berserker. Is this Berserker? Come on, Berserker. Right? Okay, so let me just say this. Tony said, well, Tony said, you should do a quick presentation for the internet and the whole COtru conundrum. Yeah, it will go like this. Really? Me? Jesus. I, as an observer, how am I supposed to do this? You know, I never spoke in front of people. I never spoke in front of more. Oh no, sorry. You know, I. You know, my communication skills are off the hook. As how bad they are. Am I supposed to do this? My communication skills are off the hook as how bad they are. And what should I talk about? What should I and where should I start? I have problems with understanding what someone doesn't know or why they don't know those things. I feel like where should I start? Internet for this whole conundrum. I will just go and take a sit there. I should do quickly. To these people, as they only had. Oh, the sounds of pure fantasy that I'm hearing around. Oh no. How did we get here? We'll see how did we get here. I think it will take us a lot of time to see how did we get here. But we'll just wait and see. Do you hear that? Let me just see if I can get closer to that. Yeah, so remember when when we had something not so important? Yeah, those are the times. Those beautiful people. But let's not talk about that. Let's do a happy reading about this. Let's do a happy story where everything is happy. Shouldn't we? Oh. You probably know about Berserker, right? I know you know most of the progression. Let me see. Or at least you should, or else you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. Alright, then I said you should do a quick presentation for the internet in the whole COtru conundrum to these people, as they only had a glimpse and not even that. And probably not even that. Tony said while looking at Chad again. I will just go and have a sit here and really me? Jeez, how am I supposed to do this? My communication skills are fire, as in destructive, and everything you put in it will burn and become useless. That's how bad they are. I think we can. Should we play a little more with the words here of how bad the communication skills are? Fire, as in destructive. My communication skills are not on point. I can hardly transmit the information I see. Alright. Where should I start? Let me just search something. Straight. Not have. Where should I start? Oh boy. I think I need a board or something. Tony? No, not really. Just imagine what you are trying to say, and it will appear in front of you. All right. Let me. I don't even know what that means. I need to slow down, and the images will nah, I think it's know what that means. Alright, let me just try. Moonstruck said while trying to imagine something. To say. A nurse crying in desperation appeared in front of everyone. She seemed like she was from, what's it called? Duhan. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Oh. No, everyone, just like in a video. Or and then stopped it. And then Moonstruck stopped it. Alright. I will do this. Everyone? Okay. Alright, I will do this. So you say we have the time? Oh, the time? Tony? Oh yes, there is plenty of time. And if something happens, I think we can happens afterwards. I think I can make us go here again, but don't get used to this, as I don't exactly know how many times I can do this. Many times I can do this. I know that at least once that can do this. Know that I can do this at least once perfectly. Alright, so I don't know if I should start today, because if I start now it's probably gonna take me a couple of hours. I'm gonna take, you know what, I'm gonna take a break and think about this. I also have to blow my nose up, so I'll just take a break and I'll probably have another 40 minutes of writing, or 3 hours or 4 hours, or I don't know. I don't really know. I'll see after the break how I feel. This this bad tea kind of gave me a little energy, and I'll see how it goes, alright? Maybe I'll make some documentation, but I'll tell you right after the break. I'm sorry about this uh, announcement, but yeah, this is. I'll go see what happens after the break, because there's a lot to unpack here, but I think it will last for 2 or 3 days, more than that, the unpacking of this situation. So I'll just take a break now and see how I'm doing. All right? Thank you. Alright, we're here. We're good. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing a bit. I think I'll just write half an hour. Because I don't think I can go further. I tried wetting my eyes a little. But it's pretty late and I don't know if I'm gonna make a stream tomorrow morning also. I think I will. Let me just wet my eyes again. And I'll start little by little and we'll start unpacking. Hopefully 3 days from now we're at the present. I don't know, there's a lot to do, but I think I'll stay another hour and a half. So let's say if we get... Nah, I'm gonna stay half an hour so I can get a good night's sleep tonight. And tomorrow we're gonna do two series of 4 hours, or no, I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna write for 5 hours. I don't know yet if it will be the morning or the evening, but probably the evening. Let me just see. No, I will stay another hour and a half today, and I'll do 2 more hours tomorrow morning and see how I feel, because I have some editing to do also. As I've started to film a small episode, so I don't feel left out of track in case things happen. So for now I'll just write for an hour and a half. If the muses are with me, I will keep continuing writing. So let's see where this goes, because now we're getting to the real deal. Now we're getting to the heart of the problem, and hopefully these characters will understand what I'm speaking about, what I'm talking about. Alright, let me just get set up. Let me just drink another of this poison. Oh, I don't know what else to call it. It's terrible. It's not disgusting, it's just ew. Alright. How many times I can do this? So is Chad great to hear that, because I don't know how much it will take me to... I don't know how much he's thinking he needs to just give each section, have each section and then assemble it together. I know to explain every situation. Yeah, every situation separately, with the hopes of creating an ensemble of the happening. Alright. Yeah, I'll write 1.5 hours more. It seems fair. It seems good. Assembly happening. Also, Tony. The chat really have to be named the Chad. To be named Chad. Seems a little too much. Seems a tad too much. A tad too much for your for your taste. Hey, don't look at me. Hey, don't look at me. I didn't click the live video. Fine, but just so everyone knows, I'm straight up not having a good time. Said Moonstruck while trying to do the pose of what's his name? Let's see, what's his name? Bro, I'm stayed up not having a good time. Real bros of Simi Valley. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time. I don't know if you know that meme, everyone. But I kind of enjoy it every time I see it. Oh yes, not having a good time indeed. But let's see. Straight up have said Moonstruck while trying to do the pose of the bro from the meme. From pose. Alright. To each his own. To each his own. Let me just see here. Right. Okay, so how do I start it? Do I start with Chad? Who do we have? We have Dayu, we have Moonstruck, we have Jack, Jurgen, Chad. Yeah, we'll start with Chad. We'll start with Chad, so it's more relatable, it's more understandable, and we'll follow up from there. All right. Since it is so much to learn about the internet and algorithms and how they could be changed, how they change perspectives, we will first start with Blinker, Dinder, Winder, because there is an app that for the phones that do not have Android, it's called Timber, and you know the original one for this one, but we will just start with Winder. The dating app, the dating the hookup app. Now let's say dating, because it sounds more romantic. App. Window, the dating app that most of you probably heard about. Especially you, Chad. Right? Okay. Right. Why? Oh, again I left the caps lock on and it just burned to my things. All right. Especially you, Chad. Right? What is an answer? What is an answer a Chad would give? Chad would give the following answer. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. You bet your ass I know it. Perfect. Perfect. Anyone else? No? Then anyone else? Alright. Everyone else knows or heard about it, right? The rest of the people nodded positively. Okay, so in this app, the premise is simple. You like someone, and if they like you too, then you can smash. Sorry, you can talk. You can talk to each other. But while that seems like someone that they like it too, then you can talk to each other. The people displayed are within a certain range from you. And you are in a certain range from you. And you just swipe in range. Okay, so in this area you like someone, and if they like you too, then you can talk to each other. The people displayed are within a certain range from you. But there are hidden algorithms inside the app that could or could not show you to the other person, even if you like them. If you liked them, display you to the other person, even if you like them. All right. And the most proficient users know that. So they changed the way their profiles connect. So they change the way they create their profiles. You start by liking random liking popular things on Facebook that increase the possibility for the other person to like too. That increases the possibility for the other person to like too. And since the most of the, what do you call those accounts? Accounts are created by linking your notebook account. No, not Facebook. I'm not gonna use Facebook. Can I use Facebook? I don't know if I can use Facebook. I'm just gonna use notebook. Alright. That increases the possibility for the others. Since most of the accounts are created by linking your notebook account, you will increase your visibility to the other person. So by not so all in all, by not liking things on Nob's book, distance might not matter. All the app wants is for you to make a lot of noise outside the app. So being a little more cautious. Is that how you write cautious? No, cautious with your privacy could lead you to less encounters. No, so everyone that will be watching this stream, I hope you're getting something out of this. As you know, that's how the algorithm works a little bit. You have to like a lot of things, you have to have some pictures, a little description, you have to have some information everywhere. And then if you just like normal things that normal people like on Facebook, that girls will like on Facebook, you will have a higher chance of meeting someone. So that's kind of the first thing we learn. Could lead you to fewer encounters. All right. That in itself represents represents a small piece of this. This in itself represents, it's a weird reality, really. It in itself represents a small... Oh, wait, I think my phone's dead. No, I'm cool. Alright, let's see. So, a little more cautious with your privacy. So being a little more cautious could lead you to fewer encounters. That is the non-action effect. For success. For success? No. So little could lead you to fewer encounters. That meaning you are now limited by an app that should mostly take account of distance and age filters. But who will tell you that? And that's just the beginning of how algorithms work. All right. I will progress. Now that you know that even non-action can take away opportunities, we can go deeper into more serious issues, situations that we are confronting with in these COtru 20 confronting with while COtru 20 is ravaging our planet. Alright, I think we have enough for now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep, and tomorrow I'll have tomorrow's stream, and I think I'll stream only in the morning. It's more it's easier this way because my eyes are totally burning. So let's just save our work. Just download the copy. Always download the copy. Save a copy to your computer, to your hard drive, just so you're sure for this. And tomorrow we'll start. I hope I'll feel a little better now. But I'm kind of my eyes are kind of burning. I'm kind of tired, and I'll see you tomorrow, right? I think I'll be at 11 again. GMT plus 2. So I'll just see you there, because I want to continue this. I know it's a lot. I'm trying to do little by little, but I feel like my excitement is dwindling right now, and this story is very sad, and I want to make it more happy. So I'll just see you tomorrow. I'll probably re-edit this whole thing. Not whole thing, but we'll just add a little more giddy to this. Alright? And a little more happiness to this. Sorry about that. Let's summarize that. I don't know where to see. Try it again. Well, to see what we're working. You decide. Okay. Let's just take this and see how many words. I know we've written more than this, but let's just see our daily word count. Don't just look at it. Ooh, just daily. Oh no, word count. 1,680. That's pretty cool. 1,680. At least. All right, there it is. We've written. We're good. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll just see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being around. This was Road to Writer, and we're gonna write only once a day. Only once a day, because I can't. This is too much. My eyes are completely burning, and I don't want to get a cold. And we know how great it is to get a cold in this period, right? So yeah, this was all. I'll see you tomorrow, and have a great night, have a great evening, have a great morning. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see notifications when I'm going live. I'm usually posting the live 1 hour before, so you would get enough time to get a notification or two. So thank you for watching. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.